What is up, Supercross BMX YouTube? We are here back with another video. My name is Spencer. I live in the state of Florida, and I tell you what, these summer track sessions have been gnarly. They've been grueling, and hopefully you guys are subscribed to this channel and have already given Kylie the Monster's latest video a watch. She went over her essentials for summer track sessions, and basically what I want to do is add on to that and kind of include some race day options as well to get into that, kind of add on to what she gave you guys. And yeah, basically today we're gonna be looking into 5 things that I bring to every single track session on the summer days, and that help me better my performance, better my race day, and overall I just can't go without them. So let's take a look. Starting off with the first thing, although this might not be performance based, I bring sunscreen to every track session. In the morning, I layer up. I mean, like I said, I live in Florida. We don't have a lot of shade at the tracks that we ride, and plus we're on the track all day long. It's super hot, super sunny, and I come home burned like a tomato every track session. So that is one thing that I try to include into my daily routine every single time I go and ride. Hopefully I don't come off with the goggle burns. And yeah, overall, that's just one thing that I think all the kiddos should listen to. I know that a lot of you guys don't want to listen to your parents, don't want to layer up with the sunscreen, but just listen up here. I do it. I hope you do too. Yeah, I keep the summer tan going, but don't want to be burned. So that's one thing that I include into my track sessions. So one thing that Kylie hit on was that she wants you guys to bring water to every session. I'm here with my hydro flask that you guys can get your custom hydro flask on supercrossbmx.com. But to add on to bringing water to every session, I want you guys to really start thinking about bringing electrolytes to the track. Now, what do electrolytes do? Basically, it's just you want to fuel your body with the best things you can. This has 1,000 milligrams of sodium. We have potassium and magnesium. Overall, that's just going to benefit yourself, your body throughout the entire track session, because sometimes water is just not enough. And when you want to take it to the next level, make sure you're hydrated, perform at your best at every gate, every workout, every track session. This is one thing that really helps me. And I wish I started doing this sooner. I probably didn't start doing this until about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's made a big difference in my recovery in between every single gate, and overall it's just made me a better rider. So, and if I'm being honest, even when I'm not riding, just on my daily routine, whether I'm at the gym, just hanging at home, having a recovery day, this is one thing that I can't go without. So take a look into these, any brand, just better yourself, guys. This is huge. As for myself, I know with these track sessions, I sweat so much. It is uncomfortable at times, and honestly it messes with my grip on my handlebars, because I'll come off the track and I'm just soaked. I mean, we're riding 100-degree weather. I know a lot of you guys on the West Coast, Arizona and California, it's gnarly. I know here in Florida the humidity is insane. So one thing that I really like to do is I bring an extra set of gloves to the track. My go-to glove of choice is the Fly Racing Pro Light glove, and I'll tell you what, I maybe bring 2 to 3 of these gloves year-round to my sessions, just in case I am feeling it and it's super hot out and I don't want to risk me slipping a grip. I don't want to lose my grip on the 8 meter, whether it's doing a gate, a traction, whether you come up short on a jump, pulling something and your hand hits. The last thing you want to do is lose your grip and go down. So that's one thing that I really don't see a lot of kids do, and I have seen a lot of pros do, and I've learned from a lot of people around me, and just as I'm growing up, you know, learning new things every single summer, every single year. This is one thing that I think that everyone should start doing. And even on race day, when you get done with our practice warm-up, when you know you have 35 minutes to ride, or you know the kiddos have your warm-up laps and you're just drenched sometimes on the race days. I know Nashville's a hot one, Louisville is always super gnarly, super hot outside. This is one thing that you guys can do. Just bring extra gear. It's a big deal, and it helps my performance a lot. So just think about that, guys. Now, if there's one thing I see on the internet that the pros get clowned on probably the most, which is kind of funny, all the meme accounts and everything, it being having a tall seat with you to recover in between your rounds, your gates, whatever it may be. I know that for me, a big thing for me is to keep my tall seat right at the finish line, whether it's after a lap, after a gate, after any type of effort, and just get your legs cooled down. I mean, if you have 8 efforts on the day, you gotta think about by effort 7 and 8. Do you want to be gassed out, or do you want to be filled up and ready to go? So I think, you know, growing up, just getting into the repetition of having your tall seat with you at all times, every track session, whether it's just a first straight, whether it's a half lap, you know, it doesn't have to be between every single effort, but just one thing, having that, you know, as a backup to recover. And say you didn't get the best sleep, say you don't have the best day, say you had a hard gym day prior, This is just one thing to kind of have you feeling better before every single effort, and just overall having your session. You want to get the best and get the most out of every single session that you do. So why not the 2 to 3 hours at the track? Just give it 100% and do everything you can to better yourself, better your body, and better your training. So this is one thing that I think is essential for training and race days especially. All right guys, last but certainly not least, I would bring a whole spare set of gear to the track. Kind of goes into what I was saying earlier, where you're getting sweaty, you're getting uncomfortable, you can freshen up, have yourself looking good on the track and everything. But another thing, especially with this year and what is going on with the tracks lately, I'm not sure if you guys have seen online, especially after Nashville, we had a slip and slide in the first turns where everyone was going down. So what they're doing lately is they've been putting this new paint texture on the corners, and yeah, it's been making them a little slippery, a little wet. And I mean, you know how the series goes. If it's rain or shine, we're racing. And Houston and Nashville were two of the ones lately that have been having a lot of crashes in the rain on the corners, and it's been leaving a lot of our gear looking a little messy. So I learned the hard way in Houston in my semi. I went down and I was covered in head to toe with my my fly racing gear, my Supercross jersey, looking a little different. I had like black smeared all over it. So I learned for Nashville to bring a spare set of gear with me. And what do you know, Saturday I slid out first round and I was covered head to toe. So slapped on some new gloves, new jersey, and yeah, some extra pants. And I think that's one thing that we really, especially for the kiddos and everything, going down these corners, I mean, for myself as well, that's one thing that I've learned, if they keep doing this to the corners, year in, year out. So just come prepared, and you want to look good, you want to look presentable on the track. That's a big thing for the kiddos to learn, for sponsors like Supercross to look at you and everything. You want to make sure you're looking presentable on the track, off the track. And yeah, part of doing that is making sure you look good. You look good, you go fast. That's a big thing for me. So overall, make sure you bring a spare set of gear to the track. And yeah, we'll wrap it up. Overall, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I know this was kind of similar to what Kylie did earlier, but I felt like this was pretty essential, to share my thoughts about this. And I really liked the idea that she had originally. And I think she made some amazing points in there, especially the tent. That's a great idea. I think I might do that to the track soon. I bring a chair sometimes to Oldsmar, but overall, Kylie, that was great thinking. Thank you for giving me the idea. But yeah, guys, spare jersey, pants, gloves, electrolytes, your water, your tall seat, your sunscreen, everything you need to do to have your best session. Whether you're riding 2 to 3 days a week, hopefully more. Get on your bike more, kids, and yeah, just make the most out of your sessions. Come in prepared, do your work, have fun, especially, and get the work done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, checking out all the merch, check out the water balls that Supercross is doing. And yeah, guys, my next race is in Michigan. We'll be making a video there, and yeah, hopefully everything goes good, and we'll see you soon. Enjoy your summer and ride bikes, guys. Check out Supercross stuff. All right, see you soon.